So that's the best way, because our faith in God is always about the faith in ourselves, faith in what we're doing. Yeah. So I'm looking over here, and now if I do not get it exactly who I'm looking at, let me know, because there are a lot of energies here, okay? Because I'm hearing one thing, and I know I'm going to you to begin with, but at the same time, messages come in one on top of the other. So, okay, yeah, if you've ever heard anybody else do this work, you know the messages are one on top. So, even if you don't tell me this message is for you, take it home with you, okay? So, okay. I work with symbols mainly, but I am looking at you and I'm being screamed at, move. No!
This is a perfect start.
She's like hitting the door. Get out of the chair. I'm out of here.
Move away.
Move out of your house or something.
Move. Make a major move.
Good job.
Okay? Exactly. You people are so wonderful. So, okay. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. I got a home run to start with. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay? But that energy that tells me to tell you that comes from your guardian angel.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Okay? Because each one of us has a guardian angel, and they are a part of us, and to me they are caretakers of our soul. Because when we die, the guardian angel that is a part of us is the part that takes the soul, and I really don't know how the soul and the guardian angel are connected, but I always kind of think of them as one. So they leave. They've never had lives, and that's where the difference is.
Really?
Right. And the soul has had life, but the guardian angel has not. Okay? So when my guardian angel is turned on to do this work, your guardian angel gets permission from my guardian angel to talk and for me to deliver you the message. So that's why I'm yelling at you. So, but that same energy kind of flows over to you. Are you considering making a major change also?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? And that's where I go, okay, where? Okay? So, good. Okay? So, yeah. Now, at this point, you can talk all you want, and you can talk to me. It's fine, but they are really saying to do that, okay? Now, I'm going to jump because they keep telling me, they keep moving, because this is a large group. But I have a grandmother here who is about my size, if not smaller, okay? So she is a feisty woman. I gotta move because this is a woman who moved, and I need my water. There is a G name she is referring to, and I kind of think there's an Italian connection here. So if this is making sense to anybody, you just let me know, and if it doesn't, that's okay too. And there is an L sound to it also. So she has a way of looking at you like she knew exactly what was on your mind at all times. Now that should have come around.
She's looking at you.
Okay. You have to let me know if this is for you. Do you think this is for you?
Well, my name's Glenda.
Thank
and
you.
I had a
The GL.
little short grandmother that was kind of feisty, shorter than me,
Okay.
and always on the move.
Okay.
And she always knew when I was being ornery. She gave me
It's
a
on
look.
your mother's side?
Yes.
Yeah, she's here. Okay. Now she keeps yelling cookies, But I'm not quite sure what that is about, and I'm not going to even try to do that, okay?
Well, she used to give us some cookies we didn't like. It's always, what kind of cookies are these? These are gross.
Okay.
Yeah, they're kind of like, I don't know.
Thrift store cookies.
Yes.
Yeah, my mother bought the same thing, and it was like,
With some
okay,
horrible
why?
coconut.
Yeah, okay, well, she's definitely here, all right? Now, who's doing the dancing?
God, I don't know.
Okay, well, there is a reference, but she could be bringing in her, and her husband was quite taller than her, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because she's saying they are dancing in heaven. That's what this is about, right? So, yeah. And so she's definitely someone who was waiting to talk to you.
Yeah.
So, because she says to tell you she hasn't left you at all. And who has the blue eyes that she's referring to?
Well, they always thought I had blue eyes whenever my moods change.
I honestly
the
can't see
the blue comes
if
out,
those
and then
are
when
blue.
I'm mellow, they're green.
Oh, okay. So she only puts you in the blue eyes. And
Or like my dad.
why is the number 3 around you? And usually when I hold up fingers, I'm talking about living. She's mentioning 3 over here. She wants to, it's double 3s. No, it's 5. But that she wants to mention. How many kids do you have, please?
I have 2.
Okay. Well, I got a 2 on top of the 3. So did she have 3 kids?
Do you have step?
You have
Did my
stepchildren?
grandmother have? Yeah, I have stepkids. Yeah,
Okay,
2.
how many total?
2. So I have 4. 2 stepkids and 2 kids.
There's another child she wants to mention.
I know I didn't have any more kids.
She had me do this, okay? So
Maybe you're pregnant.
Oh, Lordy, no.
no,
Nope.
you're not.
That's a good April Fool's joke. Tell my husband, yeah.
Well,
Don't do that.
did you promise the kids to put the slides up in the back?
Yeah, I promised that I'd hurry and get those slides up or something, but I haven't.
Yeah, well, she's going to annoy you until you do it.
I think I used to climb up a slide, climb on the top to get away from her because she'd take a fly swatter after me.
I'm telling you, this woman is around you a lot. She truly
Oh, wow.
enjoys being around you. And you have music in your house all the time, and she just loves
Yeah.
this, okay? But there is another child that is around and will be like a 5th child to you. If it could be a nephew, it could be a niece. But I'm definitely hearing 5 children here. So we've got the 4 already, but just put it in your mind, okay?
Okay.
Because in my world, when I was 7 or 8 years old, I told God that, I'd have 4 kids. No problem, God. You want me to have 4 kids? No deal. No big deal. And I had 1. Okay, you're a mother. You know what that does to you. Okay?
I did. I told the
I said to God, we need to renegotiate. Okay?
Never did.
So I had Glenn again. So I had my 2. And I said, just send the other children from other mothers. Okay? Well, Andy's like a daughter to me. And my other son-in-law became my 4th child. And I wouldn't trade him for the world, and they are our children. Okay? So, because it's like this, you've got, and you have to influence yet another child or another younger person. Okay?
Okay.
So, because you don't give yourself enough credit for all the influencing you do. Okay? So, but she's sending love, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So, and I know there's a whole bunch more.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's why I say, because there's so many, you have to ask. Did she pass in the hospital?
Yes, you did.
Okay, because she's really dramatic. And I love her for this. Okay?
Yeah. Oh, how funny. Yeah, she is dramatic.
But she just got down on her knees and she said being with God was the best thing that.
Oh, yeah, because she was always telling me she was ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go be with God. And
That's exactly.
it wasn't her time, but she just said, just take me, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you saw Sanford and Son and I'm having a heart attack. Go,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. So
Her.
and she said she fell in love with her husband again when she got to heaven, and that was important to her. Okay.
Mhm.
So you make sure your mom says, no, she's there. But has your dad passed also?
Yeah.
Please no, because I'm backing up because she's talking first, but he's to the side and he's definitely talking too. So if you don't mind, I have to give you a hug because that's his orders. Okay?
Oh.
You get the first hug because he said you have to know he's around more than you think. But he shows me a pickup.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah. And his energy, I got this feeling that, was he a country guy?
What?
Was he a country guy?
Not. Well, he I don't know if you would call him country, but he lived in Texas, and so must have.
Well, he prefers being out in the open. It's like he's in heaven, he's got another purpose. But he shows me guns, so do you understand that?
A little I do.
Okay, I'm not quite sure what this is about, but with your dad, and where, please, is the R name?
My mother,
Okay, thank you. I need to hear her name.
Ruth.
Thank you, okay? So he now is talking to Ruth, okay? He's always talking to Ruth. So could you make sure that Ruth gets 2 messages here, because
Yes.
this is it?
Mhm.
And was he very tired also when he passed?
Mhm.
Because he's making me feel like a side of my body hurts. I'm not sure if it's a liver problem or what it is, but there is definitely, he was worn out when he passed. But he shows me driving the pickup, he shows me being in open fields, and I feel like he's like a young man again who goes about his journey happy and refreshed. Okay.
He'd take us on drives, teaching us how to drive. Before he took us out on Houston highways, you know,
Oh, yeah.
in his truck, that I would love to have had, but yeah.
Yeah. And he says more than anything, please have no regrets. Okay? Really, 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 that he had a full life.
Yeah, he did.
Did he run out of breath before he passed?
Yes.
He's like, oh my God, this is so difficult for him to come in because they let me know. Okay? So he says over and over again, and everybody appreciates your prayers. Everybody. Okay? Good.
Yeah. Wow.
And honestly, I could talk all night. So.
Well, I'm sure, because when they're all up there, they're probably drinking coffee and arguing or wondering, you know.
Oh, they've all got opinions, you know.
Because I have my dad's ashes in my closet. And I say hi to
Wait a
him
minute,
every
wait a
morning.
minute. Where is he supposed to be buried? Where are you supposed to scatter those ashes?
Just, yeah, well, wherever, you know.
Oh, okay, he didn't leave instructions?
Yeah, he left instructions,
Yeah.
but I haven't gotten there yet. But so I've had him.
Okay.
Say, how's it going, Dad? So,
Okay, that is so funny because Andy and I were just having a conversation because my husband gives explicit directions where his ashes are supposed to go. And I go, you can tell me everything you want, honey. You're going on the mail. Okay, so your father's coming after you. But believe me, they really don't care, but they like to entertain, okay? Now, I'm hearing the word junior. I'm seeing a bar, which can be in a restaurant, but I am definitely hearing bottles clink. So, who owned the restaurant, the bar, this is a male energy who wants to say hello. And there is an F, a Frank, or a Fred name here. I am definitely seeing Missouri. Oh, you will get it. Because it's coming in too strong.
Maybe he just crashed in the party.
Well, that's a good thing you say, okay?
Yeah, can spirits crash?
Oh, yeah.
Don't get that one.
Where are they coming from
Did ya?
then?
They're
If there's
coming,
nobody here that they relate to.
that means that someone here knows who they want to talk to. Okay? So, I don't know if you've ever seen John Edward work, but they do that. Okay? And sometimes they simply come in because you need to deliver a message. Okay? So we put them on the shelf, so if no one is claiming this, and I think he has a sister that should have been here tonight. So.
Write this down. I gotta remember.
Yes, please.
Okay, who was it again?
He has an F, like Frank or Fred name, and sometimes a PH is the same thing for me. There is the sound of bottles clanking, and this is a bar or a restaurant, and he mentions his sister, and I'm seeing Missouri.
Sister in Missouri.
Okay.
And you said
And
junior.
I did
Yes.
say junior.
So
Okay.
somebody that maybe was supposed to be here tonight, it may be referring
Yeah,
to
unless
this-
one of you has a friend or a neighbor that is there because his death was sudden. So,
Okay.
Because we have to be
Okay.
open to everybody.
Okay.
Do you have a sister living?
I have several sisters.
Okay. I want to talk about the C name.
No, there's
Okay.
no C.
C or a K.
Her first name is Karen, given name is Karen.
Thank
But she
you.
goes by Renee.
Thank you. Okay, another R name. Okay. So, did your dad pass a while ago?
Correct.
Because he's going like this.
Yeah,
Oh.
way back.
Yeah, exactly. And he talks about having big feet.
Yes.
Big shoes to fill, okay? So,
That's why it hurt.
is your Caroline her third marriage?
Second.
Well,
That I
guess
know
what?
of. That's what I know of anyway.
Right? Well, just put that out there,
But I
okay?
have another sister who's been married several times,
Okay,
so that could be.
we can be
crossed.
combining them, but it is usually Karens who are the most stubborn. So,
That would be
Okay.
her, yes.
okay, so, but he definitely wants to say hello, okay?
That would be good to her.
So,
Because she has just reconnected with him recently in a spiritual way.
oh, marvelous,
Yes.
okay, thank you. Okay, this is Karen who was just reconnected?
Correct.
Okay, because like I
I did
said,
a long time ago, but she just has.
oh, okay, and so this is why you're getting the message,
Right.
because you're very open to this.
Exactly.
Okay, so where also, where's the M name?
My oldest brother, Mike.
Oh, thank you, okay,
Oh
has
my
Mike been
gosh.
ill?
Yes.
Okay, and that's really easy for me because I have a brother named Mike and he's been ill, and so, they're putting that, making the comparison here for you, okay? Which one of you needs to clean the closets, because I'm doing this, they're telling me to do
Probably
this.
me.
I think Mike does
Well,
too.
that could,
Right.
and it could be metaphorically.
Oh, yeah, for many different
Take rid
reasons.
of a lot of,
Okay, okay,
stuff in his heart, in his
oh,
spirit.
very much for Mike, okay.
Because I am probably the only one, there's several kids that is as open.
Yeah, exactly.
The other ones
Yeah,
are not.
but you are the thorn in the side, okay?
That could be.
But that's nothing wrong with that, okay?
I have been a thorn in his side.
Oh, okay.
My brother, not anymore, but yes.
Okay, but your dad, this is really important because your dad said to shake your hand.
Oh, how
Okay,
funny.
so I like that. I like that. I love that because the other side thinks shaking hands is just wonderful. It's a really sign of
But he
respect.
wasn't a hugger either.
Oh,
So,
see?
so that would
Yeah. I started to say you want a hug and he went, no, shake her hand.
Oh my God.
They yell.
And he's a strong presence, so.
Oh, he always will be. Okay? So he had problems breathing too, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. Is he the smoker?
Yes, he was a heavy
Oh,
smoker.
I can feel it all through here.
That's not how he died. But
No,
yes,
but
he
it
did.
is definitely one of his
Yes.
traits.
Yes.
So, but he left so early. Wasn't his passing rather sudden?
Very.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank
It
you.
was like 31 years ago.
Yeah. So. okay. I'm hearing a J and a B. Is it?
B would be Barbara, my mother,
Thank you.
and then J is my brother Jay, which is my dad's name is Jerry, and then my brother's name is Jerry Jr.
Oh, Junior. Okay.
Junior.
Okay.
And my dad was an alcoholic, but there was no bar, that's why, and there was no F, so that's why it was like, no.
Oh, it's too close. We just put he probably hung around bars.
But you know what, my brother did have a bar, now that you say that.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even remember that he had a bar, that was when I
Okay.
wasn't talking to my brother.
Where's the Missouri connection?
That I have no idea.
Okay, you have to go home because somebody's got a Missouri connection. I can see the state of Missouri. Okay?
So we're all from the south, so.
Well,
further
Missouri's-
south. Well, like Louisiana. So-
Okay, I'm gonna say, now the Mississippi is here, so he's showing me the Mississippi, okay?
Okay.
So when the Mississippi's been known to go through Louisiana a little bit. Okay, so, but please know, okay? I think all of that goes to her.
Okie dokie. Sally.
We didn't get it until he said, "Hi, Dad," and I'm way back over here, okay? So take the Missouri thing, okay? And did your mom always keep the house clean? It's a big thing. Yeah, I mean, it's a big
I
thing
think
about
laughing
sweeping
because it's so
and stuff, right?
really.
And I will tell you that one of your messages from everybody, and this is your mother's mother who is coming in, they're telling you to grow sage because you really, really have a lot of energies and spirits around your house.
I do. I know that.
Okay?
So there is one energy that's in my house that I have never invited in, but is there. But I don't know who she.
Yeah, I
we
know
that
it's she.
And we don't know where she came from and why she's there. But she contacts my husband a lot, and she doesn't like me very well. She made that very clear. But we don't know where she comes from.
Oh, she
Well,
should have went, yeah.
You know, the Santa Fe Trail is not far from here, okay? And when we lived in McPherson, one night, my husband and I were woken up by 3 prospectors traveling across our ceiling. And that same night, in the same hour, my brother-in-law, who was sleeping in the bedroom next to us, had pictures fly off the wall. In fact, he woke up startled because they threw a picture down at him, okay? So they feel they are invited in. Also, they could have been killed, she could have been killed or died very close to where you live,
Okay.
okay? So, but if it were me, I don't like that kind of energy, and I sage the house.
Well, I did sage the house, and maybe that's where the sage is coming in to do it again.
Do it again.
And
If she's still there, you put your foot down and you tell her to get out of Dodge.
I asked her to leave once already.
Don't ask her, you tell her.
Okay.
You use a crucifix, you use a Bible, and you defend yourself because you are of God, the highest energy there is, and she has no right in your home. Okay?
That's pretty much what I did, but
Good.
my husband kind of likes her.
Oh, then you've got an anchor.
Yeah.
So he doesn't mind her coming
No.
through.
In fact, he told me just the other night that he had gone to bed before I did, and he thought I came to bed because he felt getting ready.
See?
And he
Oh,
was like,
Lord.
I don't want to look. I don't want to look. 'Cause I don't know how." This happens a lot now.
Oh, she really likes him.
I'd be moving.
Can spirits follow you from one house to the other?
Well, in Hollywood they can. Okay, but so I don't actually know about that because if there's a spirit I don't like, I really get upset and I pull the God card out and say, out of here.
But don't you think my husband needs to do that too?
Yes.
Okay.
He should have come tonight.
You've got the message.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah, because if there is any desire there that you want it for curiosity, it'll come. Okay? So even if you're thinking on that regard, it's like making a list of all the positive things. It's like me being on a diet. You know, oh, I want to lose weight. I want to lose weight. Oh, that's chocolate. Okay. Okay? And that's what he's doing. Okay?
Sounds exactly like that.
Yeah. Okay. So we are all energy, everybody. So our energy flows, their energy flows. Okay? Why anybody would choose to be here instead of being in heaven completely, I don't know. But there is a theory that says, because we are energy again, that says we exist not only in this realm, but in another realm also. So as someone said to me today, can my daughter be the reincarnation of my dad's mom? And I said, well, she can this much because there is a theory that says the energy can do that. But personally, I think it's a little bit where the majority of grandma is still in heaven. Right? Because it's energy, and we don't know how God works. We say we do, but we're all here because we want to learn. Okay? So you have to try and look at it in a kind light. But also, any desire like that works as a magnet. Okay? So, and it's like I always want to clean. Please, when I'm walking and I'm hesitating and I'm breathing, this is the perfect time to ask questions. It really, really is. If you've ever seen, well, I love John Edward, and I was fortunate enough to attend one of his sessions once. And in the middle of it, I mean, he breathes too, because you have to. And so he'd go from side to side, going back and forth, and then he'd stop like I do, because it's like, okay, I need to connect with you. Okay? Do you have a brother? You? On the other side also?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good, because he's just telling me he has to let you know he's okay. Okay? And he comes. Now this is a hugger, so you need the hug. So you have, So because he said that you have to know he's okay. He's repeating himself. That's so much. And he said to tell you he's still independent. Okay? And he wants you to be as independent as possible. Do you have the shoe thing? Loving shoes? Okay. Oh, yeah. Now, why does he held up 3, which seems to be my number today?
I have 3 sisters, 3 of us, and he was the 4th, but he didn't make it 24 hours. He was,
Yeah, okay. So, please know he is all right. His evolution needed that experience. Okay? But he was so connected to your mother, still is connected to your mother. But for some divine reason, he had to have that experience, and so did the family. But he's okay. Absolutely okay. All right? So, yeah. And he was very grateful that he didn't have to stay because his body was not strong. So, yeah. Yeah. But he has watched you guys think about him over the years, and you've kind of made him into this little hero, and he really likes that.
wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if you want to, whether you want to say that you talk to a medium or not, that's up to you. But know and mention sometimes that he is okay because he's in God's arms. Okay? Okay. So, and here's a perfect opportunity for me to mention reincarnation because he needed it on his journey through time and space. And so you will see him as a baby when you pass, but in reality, he's as old, if not older, than the rest of us. Okay? Oh, good, you get it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm seeing a small store. Okay. Is that you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is this your dad? And thank you. Okay. So.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm sorry.
He had a good life. But you know, he came into this world, he kind of is on an adventure. And every time you and your husband do this, I mean, he's around because you amaze him at every single thing you did. And he just went into French here and said a word I'm not going to use.
French? I don't know where he got that, but that's okay. Sorry.
So you know what I meant when I said French. He used a bad word.
Oh, that's it. Yes, that would be it. That would be okay. Okay. Yes.
I
I'm
know
there.
why you guys hang out together.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you just amaze him. And you knock his socks off, the two of you guys, okay? So, and I'm supposed to deliver a message that you've got a 50-year marriage ahead of you.
Oh gosh.
You know, arguing doesn't mean a damn thing.
You are so spot on. I can't believe it.
Well, it's your dad.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So, and he said, "What took you so long to get this group together?"
Oh. I don't know.
Just talking about it.
Wow. Super cool.
Yeah. Okay. So all my other trips, all the years I lived in McPherson.
But his family was from McPherson.
Oh. Well,
He was born in McPherson.
Well, you know, in McPherson, I could not advertise what I do. It truly is against the law. And oh yeah, I could do it, but I had a Yellow Page salesman approach me one day and say, "Well, why are you advertising in Wichita and in Salina and not in McPherson?" I said, "Because it's against the law here." And he didn't believe me. So he said, "No, you are wrong," he said to me. I said, "Oh, please, please, prove me wrong." And he went to the courthouse, McPherson Courthouse, and they looked it up. And he called me back, and he said, "You're right." And I was so angry, he said, that he was so angry, he called Topeka. And Topeka said, "McPherson can have any law they want." And so, but Topeka did tell him I could have had a lawsuit. And I went, "Just let McPherson be McPherson. It's perfectly fine." You know, because I really didn't need a lawsuit on that. But that's the wonders, and I love McPherson. But your dad is talking about that with me, okay? And where's the J name?
Like,
First or last, I don't know.
well,
He's yelling J.
my dad is yelling Jay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he can be saying,
Oh. I mean, it could have been somebody else in his family that's passed
yes,
with a J name.
yes. Yeah, because he's got about this many people with him. Okay, your dad doesn't do anything by himself. He's got, and your dad loves a good time. So it just is the way he is. So he's got a whole bunch of pals there, and just why the question mark about your mother?
Oh my God. I think everybody here knows that my mom and I had let's say, interesting relationship.
Okay.
I guess that's the best way to put it, and I know most of these girls know or have known my mom, or I'll let her do the talking.
Okay, thank you. Okay, your mom died sick, didn't she, of an illness? Yeah. And she keeps pointing to her head. Okay? That makes sense?
Well,
yeah, I'm getting a nod back here, so, okay.
I don't want to say too much because I don't want to
No,
lead into.
No, you're
you know
not
what I'm saying?
leading me, because believe me, you can tell me anything and they're going to add. Okay?
Because with the illnesses that she had, she could have had a stroke or could have something.
Aneurysm.
But it wasn't that killed her.
Okay, well, she's pointing to the aneurysm as extremely changing here. So.
She didn't die of an aneurysm, though.
She have headaches?
Not that I remember.
Okay, we'll put that on the side.
Okay.
But, okay, your mom can also be telling me passing made her look at life completely different. Okay, and that can be what it is. But, okay, because how she passed doesn't matter. She's told me she's in the hospital. And so she was ill, wasn't she, before she passed?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Yes.
She smoke also?
Oh, good God.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean,
Like a chimney.
This is, okay,
Oh, yeah.
just the way it was. Okay. And when she got to heaven, she thought she got to smoke again.
Yes, that would have been my mother.
That was my mom, okay? Don't take my cigarettes from me, because that's exactly what she did. But going to heaven, this is so important that you know, because my mom and I lived in the same house, but she just said to me, on the few times she spoke to me, was, I just don't understand you. And so when she appeared in my sleep in a dream, the first time she came was like 23 years after her passing, and she appeared to my husband first. Wow. He dreamt of her on the night I was visiting with his departed aunt. So it was like, this is so crazy. And when she came to me, she came as a completely different person. But I knew it was my mother. She came as a Renaissance woman. And she's come several times like that, even telling me another baby was going to be born. Babies were going to be born. And I thought she was nuts. Well, my daughter has 4 sons, and she told me there'd be 2 more. But Mom came differently because she no longer walked the earth as who she was. She had a part to play. She played that part. She went on and she advanced. So when you think our lives are hard, you have to know that we're all going back to heaven, where we're more equal, our brains work well, we are much happier in heaven than we ever will be here. Okay? And before you ask, I don't deal with hell, so I don't know where Hitler goes. But I do know that he too had a purpose here on this life and in this world and in our evolution. So he went someplace that I have no understanding of. But my daughter tells it very nicely. She says sometimes God sends someone like Hitler to change the world and never gives them a soul. Kind of. So there's more to it than we understand. But so when your mom talks to you and she likes to be around, please think of it that she has changed. Okay? Good. Because they are definitely caring enough to show up tonight.
Yeah.
Okay? But your dad first. Because your dad is numero uno. Yeah. Okay. Now, did he whistle? Because I am definitely hearing a whistle. Whose dad whistled? I don't care if he's whistling for the dogs or what it is, but I'm hearing a whistle.
My dad, I hate to have you come back to me, but my dad.
You're the only one claiming it, and I'm definitely hearing it. This is the only dad that
Your
whistled?
grandpa whistled? My grandpa did all the time, but
Thank you. Thank you.
That might be preventative.
Okay, we're probably getting it, okay? Because I kept wondering, when am I getting to you? When am I getting to you? Okay? So your grandfather is here, okay?
oh my goodness.
Who and where is the C name?
Oh, well, my grandma, but she never went by, that was her actual first name, started with a C, but she never went by that.
Too
She went by
bad.
her middle
That's
name.
who she's telling me, okay? Yeah, okay. That's your grandfather's wife, is that correct? Well, she comes in very close, so you know they're together. Okay? And she said when she passed, she was very tired, but so when she got down, did he leave first? Because he greeted her and said to tell you that when she got to heaven, and she's trying to talk to me about realms, she took her time even going to heaven because there was so much. She was tired. Okay, so it was a matter of just go slow, go slow. She knew she was going to be greeted. She knew she was okay. And she just wants you to know, all right. And you must be doing a lot of reading because she's definitely watching you doing the reading.
I'm going to school.
Oh, she loves it.
Read all the time.
Oh, she really, really, really loves it, okay? Why am I seeing a stop sign? I may be jumping, but there is a very strong, a regular stop sign. You know, the one that says S-T-O-P, the red sign, okay? Who is related to the policeman or the patrolman? Or...
I had a cousin, her grandson.
Oh, thank you. Okay, this double messages here then, because I am seeing that out of the corner of my eye. That's exactly who I'm going to be going to next, okay? So, but she's talking about your nephew, did you say? Or,
It's her grandson, my cousin.
okay.
He was a highway patrolman, too.
Yeah. Hey.
Or deputy sheriff.
I'm sorry.
He was a deputy sheriff.
Is he passed also? Oh, he's here.
my
He's here.
goodness.
He's here. And this is so cute because he says, you know, deputy sheriffs and patrolmen and all that do the policing of the world have this wonderful camaraderie like military people do. And so he comes in to let you know that they're all together. Okay? And they really are happy, and your mother and your dad are with them, and there's quite a few over there. You have a large family. So, I mean, there's like 30 energies here that all want to make sure you know they're here. Okay? And I don't know if this is for you, but there is a woman's name with an E name, like Eunice or Evelyn. It's quite an L. But it's an E name, and it's an old-fashioned name.
A friend of mine was supposed to be here tonight named Eunice.
Thank you. Tell Eunice everybody showed up to say hello to her. Okay? Yeah. Eunice also having knee problems?
Okay, guys. I don't know. I'll write that down. And
Please do,
Okay.
okay? But it's very important Eunice knows that everybody was wanting to know where she was,
Oh.
okay? And Eunice has a good spiritual heart. She should have been
Yes.
here,
Yes.
okay?
Oh my gosh. I
So,
need to tell her.
mm-hmm. But there is a message for Eunice, okay? Tell Eunice that her guardian angel is saying to give herself a break.
Oh.
Okay? Does that make sense to you?
I know she's busy, but I don't know.
Just
She's-
tell her
okay.
she needs a break.
Needs a break. Okay.
Okay? Because she does a lot for everybody. Okay? So, question. Go ahead.
I just was curious more about my grandpa. Like, could you tell me what he was whistling? Because he whistled
I
the
don't
same
know
thing all the
music.
time.
I don't know music. So I would love to be able to tell you that. But when my grandson whistles, I go, okay, that's nice. I really like that. Okay? And my husband knows music. I don't hear it. All I know is that he's whistling. So I'm really sorry. I
It's okay.
really don't know what it is.
It's okay,
But it's
because he
happy.
didn't know what it was either. But
Oh,
it was,
he didn't know what it was either?
he didn't, but it was something we all would know. And I asked him one time, and he's like, "Well, I don't know."
See? Yeah, I'm not
So.
the only one.
But it was something. I mean, everybody here would know.
Do you want to tell us?
The Battle Hymn of the Republic. He whistled that constantly while he's working and
And
staying
he didn't
busy.
even know what it was either, huh?
Couldn't tell me the name, but
Because it had come down
Yeah.
to him from that. Thank you. Okay? So, all I can know is that there's music or song there. But my husband and I take these long driving trips, and it's a good thing we have satellite radio because I'm always going, okay, who is that? And he gets his messages first thing in the morning in the shower, and he hears a song. And so he'll come out and he'll say, today's message is, and he'll tell me, and I'll go, okay, what song is that, honey?
So does your husband do this too? Does he get the messages like you do?
No. Is he psychic? Yes. Has he gotten messages? Yes. Okay? Because everybody gets the messages. My husband, this is a real cute story, but my husband once, he's a man. He's political. Okay? So years and years ago, and we do live in Kansas here, so years and years ago when we lived in California, Wayne sat up in the middle of the night, and God's honest truth, he sits up and he goes, Charles goes to the throne without Diana.
Oh.
And then he says, God, I hope she doesn't die.
Who said that again?
My husband.
Oh my goodness.
How long was it after when she died when he said that?
I'm sorry?
How long did that?
Years.
A long time. Oh.
Yes. At least 10 years. Okay? So now that gives me real cold chills because, guys, it is no different than me saying at age 26, I wish I could make a living talking to people. Okay? So,
Do you think that television show has helped
my business?
Mhm.
Yes. My gift? No.
Because you had it way before that was even on.
That's right. Exactly. But the knowledge, and I think all that is on with Long Island Medium and John Edward and Sylvia Brown, it's all to help us move into the next millennium. And so that we can move forward and expand our brains so that when we get a hunch, we pay attention to it. And I will tell you this, there are 1,000 times when I hear something and I don't pay attention. You know, because, yeah. So, yes. But, yeah. So, he has it, my daughter has it, or she would not have told me what to do, and my son has it. Okay?
Really?
So
Yeah.
do they work with you then at times? No.
No, they're all mathematicians. They pay bills. They do accounting. My husband's an actuary. Oh no, they don't. No. So, okay, while we're laughing, somebody ask a question. Okay, I know you have questions because we got your grandfather.
Just letting you know it's 7.
Thank you. See, numbers. So, where's the P name around you?
My mother's name is Patricia.
She's living, isn't she? Yes. And her mother has passed? Okay, her mother is here to say hello, all right? And your grandmother needs very seriously to thank your mother, okay? So she feels that this is something exceptionally important. And because she stays around the family a lot, and she never misses a Christmas. And I don't feel like she's been gone very long because she is so much a part of the unit still. And you guys really love her. Oh, yeah. Okay. Please tell everybody that she's there. Okay. I am hearing Stephen now. Who has little brother, okay? Do you have 2 little brothers? Okay, who's the second one?
We only have one brother.
Oh, there's 2 of you? Thank you.
We're twins.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
We all know you're twins. I didn't tell her.
And I'm sorry, you look like sisters, but not twins to me. So take off the glasses, okay? All right, now I got it.
I'm younger too.
Oh, there you go.
She is.
I'm sorry. Your dad passed. I got a dad here. Okay. Did he eat ice?
My mother did.
Okay,
Oh
Mom's
my
here
gosh.
too. Everything I do when I'm in front of a group relates to you guys. You should feel the backache I have.
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah, she had a bad back. She had surgery.
Yeah, never quite healed. Okay. Who's a school teacher?
Substitute teacher.
Substitute teacher, same thing. Okay? Just one? I mean, you are, but you're not?
I go to school.
You go to school, thank you, okay? But are you writing? Are you writing? There's a lot of imagination around you.
Creative.
Very
That's-
creative.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're very, very talented. You've been doing it for past lives a lot. Okay. And I'm gonna. Can I jump into a past life for you? Okay. You all right with this? It's not scary. It's good. Okay. Your energy speaks about equality and about the equalization and human rights. You've had a life in ancient Greece and in ancient Rome where you were a member of the Senate. You truly were. I don't know if politicians or politics has ever crossed your mind. Okay? But this comes through very, very strongly. And I'm being raised up on my feet here, on my toes, because they are asking you to keep speaking your mind and continue to move forward. Okay? And if you want to do it with the gift of creative writing, please do.
That's what my mom did.
Okay?
Oh.
She was a creative writer.
Okay?
She was
And an artist.
Okay? And she's bringing all of that in because she loves you guys. She also had a lot of difficulty up in her neck and in her head because there's a lot of pain right here. Okay? She got foggy before she left, didn't she? Yeah. But not anymore. Everything's clear blue skies. And you had neck surgery too, so she was right there with you. Okay?
Yes, last week.
Last week? Oh my God, you're really doing well. Do you have pain here too, down here?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
No,
Not as
her,
bad.
her last week, but not last week that she had her surgery.
Yeah, my mom, I had surgery, and the week before she passed, she tried to brush my hair, and she knew I was having pain.
Oh, wow.
So that's what she's probably.
Yeah, is
Yeah, so
demonstrating this, okay? She takes me to the cemetery, okay? So you guys take good care of her grave, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, you do, okay? She wants to know about the pictures.
The pictures that I was gonna put a little plastic. Oh, that's so cool. I was gonna put like a little plastic thing by her grave with all of us on it.
Yeah, she'd like that, okay? Yeah.
That's so cool how you said that.
So she really does, okay? She really, really, these messages are really so everybody knows they're loved, okay? Yeah.
That's really cool.
Good, good. I'm
Did you
glad.
know anything about our dad?
Now he came in first, okay? So, was he always this quiet? Yeah, he doesn't talk very much.
No, he wasn't
He
quiet.
was, yeah, he was in the service for many years, but he didn't know how to. I think the reason why he was so quiet is because he didn't know how to talk to his family.
Okay. Give me his name, please.
Murray
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Nelson is what we used to call him. Dad Nelson.
Dad Nelson, thank you. Okay. Because you really threw me there, okay?
Yeah.
You know,
Dad is Dad. His name was, everybody called him Nelson.
thank you. Okay, but his birth name was Murray. Okay. Okay, there is a shyness to him when it comes to communicating because, like you said, his generation is different from yours. So, not that he, okay, I may be wrong that he didn't talk a lot, but there are issues you talk about and there's issues, and then it's like if you're dealing with somebody else's issues and everybody has a right to live their own life, he felt like he was walking into walls and didn't want to say something that was none of his business. Okay? So, but being here took a lot of effort, and he's always good at finding his way through a crowd. So that's what he did. He found his way through a crowd. Okay? Good. Continue to talk to him. It makes him happy. Okay? I got drawn over here and then I got lost. So, yeah, who is the Janine, the Jan?
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 Oh, okay, it is to you then. Are you Jan?
No, my sister. Oh.
Your sister, okay? Do you have 3 parents on the other side?
No.
Where's the 3? Who helped raise you that you have? I've got 3 on the other side, and they made me look over here.
My sister.
Okay.
My parents.
Oh, thank you. Then she's just telling me the 3 are them. Thank you. Is Jan your sister?
Yes.
Thank you. She's celebrating. I mean, it's huge. I'm seeing like a birthday cake. I'm seeing like a wedding cake. I'm seeing everything big. This woman does not just have a little. She wants you to know that she's celebrating. Okay? So now over here again, why the cigarettes?
She smoked.
Oh yeah, our great American killer, okay, and all over the world, okay. But Jan must have known a lot of people, because I just asked her, "Who do you want to talk to?" And she goes, "This one and this one and this one." I'm going, "Slow down, okay." Because she felt that she did have an influence in people, and she was glad. Now, she too, I feel like, did she lose weight before she passed?
Yeah. She was very sick.
Very, very sick. I mean, stomach, everything. I mean, there wasn't much left to her.
No.
And her insides, your relatives, I got to give them lessons next time. Don't hurt the medium so much. And I'm laughing because Jan said, you have to laugh through your tears.
Oh, she had the best laugh.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, she had an amazing laugh. Oh, God.
So I think she's one of the reasons why I'm here today, because when I say I work through laughter, I mean it, okay? And she just adores this. So, so who else knew Jan? Are you related?
Not related.
Just
a
friend, okay?
Uh-huh.
Can I have your name? Because she just kept saying this one and this. Thank you. And I really think that's who she wanted to talk to first. Okay, to you and to Sarah. So, you're her sister, but I said, who else? And I got all of this, and she stopped on S. Okay?
Oh, she had the best laugh. I'll never forget.
Yeah,
Telling her daughter, your mother has the best laugh I've ever heard in my entire life. And she said, oh, it's so embarrassing.
No,
It was great.
And it is. She just showed me Lucille Ball. So, okay? So, being in heaven is, I know I'm going to meet her when I get up there, because I've told Andy many times, when I get senile, just put me in front of Lucille Ball, okay, and let me watch all the old stuff, and tomorrow I'll say I haven't seen it. So Jen is saying that she absolutely loves it, okay? So your mother greeted her and before she passed, right? And everybody says, though, that Jan was stubborn as a mule. Okay? So this is so cute because I don't know if anybody sees Amazing Race, but, okay, well, last night they had the mules, and part of they were working with mules anyway, and they're kicking. And so Jan shows me that reel to let me know how stubborn she was, because she held on as long as she could. And this is so important that everybody knows that she is one of the major reasons I'm here tonight, because she wanted to be remembered with the laughter. Okay? Now, I am hearing, I'm going to jump, but I am hearing I left a pearl necklace. Who got the pearl necklace? Thank you. Okay?
I had to think about that. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Okay? Good. Who got left the sapphire? Oh!
Really raked it
I'm
in.
not trying to hog people.
So, yeah. Right. Okay, I'll stop with the jewelry.
No, that's fine.
No, I don't usually use jewelry, but they were insistent. I'm hearing Fisher. If it's Pfizer, you let me know, but I'm hearing Fisher. I don't think it's a fisherman, because I'm seeing lots of poles, but Fischer. Pfizer's with a P anyway. Okay, write it down, because you're taking the notes, okay? If it's for somebody else, but it's truly here. Okay?
You don't think it's fishermen. You don't think it's fishing.
They usually come in a different way, and the Fisher got cut off. Who rode the school bus home?
I mean, we all did, didn't we?
Did?
Didn't. Does this have to do with the Fisher name?
Yes. You drove a school bus. No, I don't want you to stretch it that far. Somebody learned how to play chess as a kid?
We did.
Oh, then the school bus, and Fisher is Bobby Fischer, the chess player. Okay? So, Did you teach your kids how to play chess? Okay, you're being complimented on that, and that is definitely your father speaking. Okay. Okay, but you did.
I played chess with him.
Okay. That's Bobby Fisher school bus for you. Okay.
You two are silly over there.
Yeah, they are.
Actually, he used to play checkers a lot.
Ah.
Checkers, and he was teaching me how to play chess.
Okay. Yep. So we want you to continue. Okay. One song I do know is Bill Bailey. So, Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Okay, you know that. Is that making any sense to you?
Oh, only because I love Patsy Cline. Yeah, no, not Patsy.
Bill, Patsy Cline sang?
She did.
She did?
I have a CD with her singing it.
so.
I have a CD
Maybe
with her
she didn't
singing
originally
it.
sing it.
Yeah, she didn't originally
Love
sing
to
it.
hear that.
Me too. Me too.
Was that in?
Yeah, I think Pearl Bailey sang it as a
Oh, Pearl
and
Bailey
then-
sang it.
Right, right.
Yeah.
But I have it on a CD with that Patsy Cline singing.
Oh gosh, you have to put that on because everybody wants to hear that. But it is about Bill or Billy. And he's a heavy-set man.
We have an Uncle Bill.
And he's tall.
And
He was on the
heavy-set?
heavy set.
He was heavy set. He was 6,
Yeah.
almost 7 foot.
Oh yeah,
Tall.
yeah. And
Uncle Bill.
not real round, but he's a big guy,
Big
isn't he?
farmer guy.
Oh yeah.
He's the tallest
Okay.
out of our whole family.
All right, he's still here, okay?
Yeah,
Your
that was
family.
Dad's brother.
Dad's brother. Okay, thank you. Okay. Where's the June reference for you? June, the month of June.
It's my grandma's birthday.
Say hello to your grandma. Okay? Oh, yeah. And are you related to someone here? Okay. Where's the February for you?
February.
Does that February belong to you also?
Might be me.
February? Okay, where's
My
February?
dad's birthday, but he's still living.
He's still living, but his mother has passed, hasn't
Right.
she? Okay, she's coming in like gangbusters, okay? She likes being around your house, and she clanks pots and pans, okay? You've heard them, haven't you? Oh, yeah. And so I don't think you're ever scared in there because that's her, right? Do you ever smell sulfur like on a match? You know what a match smells like when you strike it? Okay? Well, she's showing me that. So, now something for me to jump that fast has to do with you guys too. There's got to be a connection here, whether it's June with your grandmother or what. But your grandmother is talking about lighting fires.
The firebug.
No, in the fireplace and in the wood stove.
My grandpa always had a fire.
Thank you. Okay.
Always.
So he's coming in also. Where is that connection with you? Okay. And there is an L name around you.
My last name.
That's an L name around you.
There you go.
Thank you. Because I'm so glad I'm going to go home and go, I know there was another. Can I hear it, please? Let.
Levita.
Oh, that's beautiful. Is there a J name on the other side also for you?
Jay?
Like John or James?
My mother was from Europe, so I don't know
Oh.
much family. I mean, she was from Germany, so
Yeah, and a lot of it's been wiped out then.
I
And
wouldn't know a lot of those people.
okay. Who is the W name for you?
Oh, there was a Jay.
Thank you.
I lost a husband, and his name was Jerry.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Lita, you're making her work.
I was thinking about my family, you know.
Our family.
Husbands are family.
Whether you liked them or not.
Where's the W? Because Jerry is telling me that. Okay, you get this as a homework assignment. Okay? But
It could have been somebody on his side of the family too,
yeah,
right?
yeah, coming in to
You're
say
at-
hello. Because I'm sitting here, she's got a husband on the other side. And I said, okay, well then she's not going to believe me, so could you give me something? And as soon as I looked up there, I saw Williamsburg Plus. And so it's like they're yelling William to me. So I have to throw that at you. And as soon as I said it, you go, oh, I got Jerry. Okay, you weren't convoluted or anything. Welcome to my world.
My mother, my father.
Your mother, though,
Missouri.
and okay, the Missouri connection is for you?
He was born in Missouri.
Thank you. My dad was born in Missouri, in St. Louis.
Nelson home.
Okay, so please know your mother, though, comes in showing off her beauty. Okay? She's really a beautiful woman and still is. And she says that she's around you and gives you flashes of the color purple. Okay? So because you often don't stretch your gift as much as you should. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Good. Okay? And so she asks you to think of the color purple and know it's one of the highest colors in our own aura. And so they remind you that you have a lovely gift of knowing when someone's around. Okay? So your dad said to tell you thank you because there was a lot you did for your dad. Okay? Yeah.
I took care of him the last 6 years of his life.
Thank you. He's exceptionally thankful. I don't think he was able to thank you financially as much as he would have liked to, but he's telling you over and over again that you deserve many, many thanks, okay, and his devotion, okay? He really comes in as a good friend to you, okay? And Jerry says to tell everybody else hello. And even if you do forget him.
I don't. See, I think he lives his spirit's in my house. And he checks every door every night to make sure everything's locked.
Okay, well, you thank him, okay?
I just wasn't thinking on that line, I guess.
I understand entirely. I had a 94-year-old dear friend up in McPherson, and Viola would give me a message, and I never understood him. Never, because I was the messenger. So she would give me a message for my husband or my daughter, and I never got any of them. I'd have to say, oh, thank you, Viola. Yes, I understand, because I wasn't telling a 94-year-old I didn't understand. I didn't want to upset her. And so I'd bring it home, and my daughter would go, I know, Mom. Yeah, thanks, Mom. And my husband would go, Mary, that's such and such. Oh, okay. So you've got twos around you.
I have what?
2, the number 2. Are you on your second love?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. This was a storybook reading, wasn't it?
No.
Oh. What happened to the storybook?
What happened to the storybook?
Mm-hmm. You have potential for still making the second marriage into a storybook. Okay? But it takes a lot of work. Right? So I will tell you that, okay? So,
Makes sense.
oh, you've got some really unusual people around you. Living.
Yeah.
Right? But you do, don't you?
There's a lot going on, yes.
Yes, you do. Okay? of an unusual symbol there. So, do you answer a lot of mail? Do you get a lot of emails? Or, I mean, everybody does nowadays, but is that something you do?
I had a lot of emails, Facebook messages,
All the
text messages.
time, all the time,
Yes.
okay? You just have these wonderful connections, but are you using it to make a living yet?
No.
Well, your future income depends on communication for you. Okay?
Okay.
So I hope that makes sense to you, because you have no idea yet, but you're a service person. And there's a lot of in-service around you, but it is based on communication. Okay? Because I think you really enjoy being around others and helping them, okay? So let me just give you a real positive sign that your future is better, but you just have to zero in a little bit, because people love communicating with you. You help them solve their problems.
Which, Shelby, you put pictures on Facebook of your dinners and.
That's what I wrote down.
Yes, I do
You're a
that
cater.
too.
She's a catering service. That's
Okay?
what she does.
That's what it is.
That's
That's what
exactly
it is.
what I wrote it down.
That's what it is. More and more and more.
And my grandmother is so proud of me over that.
Okay, and yes, so when she was here first, okay? She loves being around you, but she likes to stomp in the house. So if you're hearing an unusual noise like this, okay, that's her. Okay?
Huh.
Oh yeah, because she's not trying to make the cakes fall, but she definitely is there. And do you have the fireplace?
Mhm.
Yep, she loves hanging out there.
Really?
Yep. And if you want to be around your loved ones, stand in the middle of a hallway or near a fireplace, because smoke brings them in, because there's so many damn smokers. And but they love the energy, because it's human work that puts up the fireplace, and a fireplace is a work of art. And a hallway is an enclosed area, and the other side really seems drawn to hallways. Okay? So and if you're prone to see or smell things, stairwells. Oh, my mother used to send me the smell of fried chicken. I know, and then I'd yell at her because she wasn't cooking. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Do you have a brother who's passed?
No.
There's a male energy that's very close to you. Have you lost a husband or a brother or a good friend that's male?
My brother-in-law 2 years ago.
Brother-in-law. Okay, please, that's who I'm getting as your brother, okay? So he's definitely coming in, okay? So he wants... And please know, I was having a good time over there, and he said to get over here because he didn't have time to mess around and wanted to make sure you knew he was here, okay? Because thank you. He said you always listen to him, and he wanted to thank you for that, okay? So if you can pass on the message that he likes being around this earth, likes being around home, and sends love to everybody, that certainly would be appreciated. Okay? Now, why do I see a cemetery also for him?
I don't know. I'm sorry,
No, hello.
That's why she was so kind to put Kleenex
Yes,
out.
I read her email. Make sure there's Kleenexes for people.
That was Andy.
That was Andy.
She's really good at this.
She did good. I remember.
Yeah, she knows my rules. Okay? So, but please know he's there. Okay? They just told me I'm missing a W over here. Who is the William? Who is the Bill? Who is the Wayne? Over here, please. Can be a last name.
It can't be.
It can be.
One settler.
Wine settler?
One settler.
One settler. Spell it for me, please.
WONSETLER.
Whose family is this? Because I'm hearing four.
My grandpa's name
My
is
family.
Thank you. Are there four on the other side connected to them?
Mom and Dad and Grandma. Don't think there's four.
There's another one.
You know anyone?
This is over there.
Doesn't matter if you know them or not.
Oh,
They
yeah,
are
could
here.
be. I have no idea.
Okay, but there are four
Sorry.
there. Okay, Mom and Dad and your grandmother and I hate to repeat myself, but there's another John over there also. Okay. So.
That's my brother's name.
Are you doing the, this probably goes to more of you over at this table too, but who's doing the art, okay, I'm getting tired. The Ancestry.com. Who's thinking about it? They won't let me move at this table.
So you? I got some connection there.
You have some connection over here?
Well, my grandpa's name is William, and his daughter is doing the Ancestry.com.
Okay, are you related to anybody over here too?
No.
Okay, that is for you, okay? So I did give you warning, I might get that messed up, but thank you, okay? So they are all thanking you for this, right? So do you have all the pictures also, or I'm still over here in this position?
Does your aunt have pictures of people?
I don't know.
Who's got all the pictures? See, wall after wall with all the pictures on it. You know, one of those family walls?
I don't have a fan. I used to.
You used
Well,
to
no,
is
but
all it takes.
It wasn't like that. I mean, it's just pictures of the kids. We had a big, we called it the kid wall.
Okay, that's it. But
I don't know.
do you have the family wall?
Pictures.
Not a wall, but shelves.
Shelves are on walls. Oh, it's a bookshelf? Oh, okay, I apologize. But it's up against a wall, I bet you. Okay, I stretched that.
I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss
No,
it.
no, we jumped.
It's moved to another person.
Yeah, because this ancestry thing is so important to them that they keep saying bathrooms are allowed and food too. Please, you don't want to miss anything.
I'm gonna have to.
So, but that's they are complimenting you for that. All right. So yeah, because they love having their story told. Has your mother passed?
Yes.
She's saying hello to you, okay?
Oh,
So she comes in very, very strong with you. So who are you here with? You by yourself, or who are you with?
Girlfriends,
Right.
all of us.
I
I mean,
mean,
I invited.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Ron
no
did invite
relatives.
me. No relatives.
Thank
no.
you, thank you, okay. Who has the Angie, the Angela, the Andrew name?
My daughter,
Which one?
Angela, my
Okay.
daughter.
Again, your dad, your mom, coming back to your family, okay?
I think it's her dad.
Oh, we're missing one? Handsome?
My husband.
Thank you, thank you. Then that's what we're doing, okay? He had a comfortable passing. Okay, does that make sense to you? He's got, okay, then which one? There's a male here who tells me he was comfortable passing. You know who that is? I've got a male here, and it came in right after talking about that. Okay?
Lee, his dad.
You've got to explain it to me because I'm seeing someone passing in bed with the covers pulled up. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
His dad passed that way.
His dad passed that way, so his dad is Lee. Okay, so I need to hear his name also then. Angela's or Angie's dad.
Angela is
Angela's
my
mom.
daughter, granddaughter.
Of Lee.
His name was Tim.
Tim was the father.
Okay, thank you. Okay. But Tim left suddenly, didn't he? Yeah, yeah. Well, Tim says he's around Angela a lot,
Yes.
and she knows that. Okay?
Yes.
And then I'm seeing a motorcycle, so does the motorcycle belong over here?
Oh my.
Who's the
Oh my
motorcycle
gosh.
was
Thank you. Okay. Believe me, all your angels are out around that.
My dad.
Who's Lee?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yes. Oh yeah. So definitely there. Okay. But Lee, with passing quietly and in bed, he's really, really comfortable with that. Okay. Now I'm going to pass over here, but because this table may have to ask questions, because I want to make sure you guys get some stuff, okay? And so far, you're being yelled at to move. And I got 4 here, and I got 4 left. Okay? So, and I got your mom, and that isn't enough. So you guys ask some questions, and they're proud of you for having the wall of all the pictures. Or the shelves.
Well, I only have a couple. I mean, it's not like I have tons, though.
But what about that room where the family room?
Yeah, but it's not just a. Did you used to have tons?
Didn't you used to have tons of pictures on that wall? I remember tons of pictures. Yes, you did. Yes. That's exactly what I'm thinking of.
Maybe.
That's you.
Okay.
Yeah, there's lots of pictures. That's what I remember about your that
I love
area.
it when you guys do the arguing.
Because I immediately thought of you because of all your pictures in there. And she thought the same thing.
So is
Yeah,
someone
and
coming
so-
through in particular? Or?
When I'm getting them, okay? Where is the ST name? It is. No, I didn't think it was Stephen, but I thought it was like Stan. Oh, it's Steve.
Told you.
So okay.
This is from the past.
I know, but you asked about it.
Doesn't matter. It comes in. Okay. This has got to be a love because that's why I heard Stanley, because A Streetcar Named Desire.
Oh my gosh, Betty.
What? Come on, I want to know what it is.
Betty,
It was a true love.
it was a true love of hers, and he died years. I don't know how.
But after they
Yeah.
Yeah, we weren't together.
Right,
No,
after-
well, if you've seen Streetcar Named Desire, it doesn't exactly end real happy. But this Steve is yelling this so that I know that he loved you.
No, he did not.
Yes, he
I'm going home. He did too.
She's like that. She argued.
Okay. Well, you can argue all the way because when you get to heaven, he's going to tell you he did love you. And you have to remember that we have all had past lives. So this is a connection he made, and this is his opportunity to say hello to you. Okay? So this is a big deal for him because they're coming, and for me to hear the Steve and the Stanley, this is something good. Okay?
Wow.
So yeah.
Kim.
Oh, but her mom said she'd like to hear. You'd like to hear more from her too, and so she is. Where's the E name that your mom is mentioning?
An E name?
Mm-hmm.
My dad's dad was named Earl.
Oh, thank you. Okay. So your mother says she. Was your dad out of the picture? Because your mom gives me a question mark.
Yeah, thanks.
Was my dad out of the picture?
When did he divorce your mom?
I mean, he died.
He died young. Oh, he died before her, but a lot of years.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, I'm not hearing Bob, but I'm hearing a question mark from your mother, and your mother said she's seen all of your dad's family and was glad to see your father again. Okay, but there is a question mark there, so I think that your mom is telling me that there were many things about your father she didn't always know.
He
Okay,
was adopted.
thank
Oh
you.
my goodness.
Okay, that's why the question mark. And for a medium and a psychic, adoption is hell for us. It is so complicated. And people will come to me and they'll say, well, who's my real parents? And it's like, there's no way. Because it can go like stepchildren, and it gets so complicated that adoptions are all extremely, extremely difficult to find the answers to. So, because, sometimes, especially if you have older relatives you're looking for, my God, if like my mother was born out of wedlock to her sister, okay, so, which was never mentioned, but her grandmother raised her, okay, and we never knew about this until my mother was practically on her dying bed, because, so, all that history was distorted, and so that's just what your mom is saying, that it no longer mattered. Of course, it didn't too much, but all of this, and your dad and everybody are there. And they show me picnics. Do you have any understanding of the picnics? No. It's anybody here have the picnic memory? It's in a cold. She does.
Doggone.
They're jumping again.
They are jumping. They are, and they do that. Okay, but no picnics here. Really? She's really thinking you're about picnic. Okay.
I mean, we did things with my grandparents.
Okay, did you eat outdoors? That's, okay, okay, you get to wait, it belongs to her, okay? Because the picnic thing is anytime, what was the weather like? Okay, so I got that, and because they just showed me, around here in Hutch?
Later on.
Okay, do you know the movie from the 1950s, Picnic, was filmed there? Yes, okay, because I was using a memory, who did the picnics out in the colder weather? Okay, thank you. So I'm getting both because your grandparents said, what?
Well, my husband that I'm married to doesn't know about Steve. I wasn't married to Steve. But his mom was in the movie Picnic.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, I've read for several
And
who were
she's
in that
deceased.
picnic.
Oh my goodness. I never knew her.
And she was a C?
Oh my gosh.
No? Okay, well anyway, I bet you she is here, okay? Because when they interrupt me like that.
But she was in the movie?
She was in the movie.
Yeah, but if I'm saying picnic, not only are they telling me that that's so that I know I'm here in Kansas for you in Hutch, but the double jump, so you know it's her too. Okay?
Wow.
And he's
My second cousin was also,
I thought that was done in Halstead.
he didn't get in, but
Oh, okay.
Is he alive? Is he alive? He's still alive though?
he's
It
alive.
really, really
And
is.
it can be people that we've never even met. Like she said,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
never met.
That's right. But they come because I'm open, I'm here giving messages, and they love to have their voice connected. Okay? It's really, really cool. So it's hard to sleep when I go home. I have to tell you, you are such a teacher. She's going to argue with me, and it's okay. You have more teaching gift than you realize. Okay? So just put that out there. You can laugh. It's okay. But my attention is told to tell you that because you influence people when you don't even realize it. And that's a gift of teaching. Okay? So, I know.
I was thinking she's the only one that hasn't had anybody come through.
Yes, exactly. And I thought I was going to read her first. So, could I have your name?
My name's Kim.
You're Kim. have military people around you? On the other side? Really? Okay. But there's,
Not that I'm aware of.
on your dad's side?
Grandpa was in the Masons. No, I don't. I mean, Grandma was involved in Eastern Star.
Maybe Union?
It's,
Oh man, it's out here.
It's about Quartel, it's like 15 minutes.
and I'm on my last.
Yeah.
Okay? Kim, let's make this a little easier. Ask me one of your questions. Who are you looking for?
Is Grandma Amy there?
This is the one who was in the Eastern Stars? She have a varied life. I'm seeing farming, but I'm also seeing city.
She worked for the post office. They lived in town.
Oh, okay. So, but did she have to go out into the country to deliver the mail?
No, Grandpa was a county engineer.
So-
Wichita County engineer.
So he was all over the place?
Yeah.
Thank you. Then they're
He
both
would've been
coming
out.
in. They're both coming in as one voice. Okay? So that can they're jumping on me, and that's making it a little confusing. Okay?
Okay.
Did you write them letters? I'm seeing a lot of letters being written.
Grandma was a letter writer,
Thank you, thank you. You still have some of her writing, don't you?
probably.
Okay, because she has a message to you, because I'm seeing my own mom's handwriting, and she's asking you to frame the letter or put it in and preserve it. It means quite a bit to her to do this, right? Do you have the son also?
I have a son, yes.
Okay, and that's who she's mentioning, all right? And where's the July connection?
She died in July.
Thank you, okay? So she felt and still feels like she wants to be around you. You guys must have been close because there is quite a big connection here. So she feels that you listen to her quite a bit. Do you know she's often in the car with you when you drive? So
She drives all the time.
oh, okay, right. So you get complimented because you're one of the few people who actually take good care of their cars. So, but you do, don't you? Yeah, yeah. And you have a fetish like I do about windshield wipers. So you are being told congratulations, but please know she is with you in the car. And it makes, okay, I may be jumping, but she is talking about hard-boiled eggs, deviled eggs. So she had her own recipe, didn't she?
We had an Easter tradition, and breakfast was always hard-boiled eggs, and she would color them before we ate them, and then we. And I made deviled eggs yesterday.
And thought about her.
Yes, I did. I did.
Okay. Did she have the house with the fireplace, or do you have the house with the fireplace?
I do.
Okay, because again, this is why I mentioned fireplaces, because she likes being there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm telling you, she really feels like she has a strong connection to you. And knowing past lives, I feel like you and Amy have a life that you guys knew each other forever and ever and ever. And so she'll definitely be one of the first ones that see you on the other side, okay? And I know this isn't going to surprise you, but I do feel the connection's very strong. Like the twins over here, you and your grandmother were twin souls. Okay? So, yeah, we get separated once in a while, and she hates tears of sadness. Tears of joy are okay. So, okay, good. Oh, wow, she cleansed me. I feel better. No pain. So, you're welcome. Okay, please, questions while we have a few more minutes, please.
If my grandmother's still around, is she with, she had a son that died when he was 9.
She shows me she's with him, but she's cradling him. So, was he very ill when he passed? Yeah, thank you, because I'm thinking, it's an accident, and she said, no, I've got my blankets around him and holding him. Okay, so, but your hair is dark and his is lighter. It may be.
I don't know what he had, but I think he did have lighter hair.
Yeah.
I wasn't born yet.
Yeah, so if you see a picture, you might see that it's just a shade or so lighter than yours, okay? But I want to take this, I'm glad you brought that up, because there are a lot of people who check themselves out of this life before their so-called go-home date, expiration date, and I just want to let you know that no matter what we've been taught, those who take themselves home, they are loved, they are blessed, they are wrapped in a pink blanket, and they are taken care of, and they are healed. So when this does occur, and most of us have people who, in some manner or another, have done this, please know that they continue to love us, and they grow stronger once they have entered heaven. So when you think about them, know they are okay, and that God never has to forgive them because all they did was really harm to God.
I have a question. Do you have anybody coming through that's saying no worries?
For you, or for anyone?
For me. That was his saying.
I wish you'd given me his name before you told me that. But it's okay. Give me your name, please.
Chris.
Chris, I need your full name.
Christine
All of it.
Powers.
Can you give me, when I do a personal reading, I take someone's name from birth all the way up to where it is now. If you don't mind, can you share that with me?
Oh, you mean like
Your middle name
first name,
and
middle name,
Maiden name, and anything after.
Christine Marie. Maiden name's Votruba. Married names.
On the Votrupa name side?
It'd be on the Powers side. He watched the medium, the man medium. What was his name?
John Edwards.
He watched him religiously, so I was just curious if he was here.
Did he have dogs?
No.
Okay, I don't have him.
Okay.
Okay, now dogs are a loyalty issue, and around him, did he have issues with loyalty? The one you're looking for?
No.
I don't have him. Have you heard him say this to you?
That was his saying.
No, after he's passed.
No.
Yeah, okay.
No. I was just wondering if he decided he wanted to come tonight, since he loved watching that on TV,
Yeah.
and he just really believed in it, and he wasn't a
He's probably over here watching.
really, I don't know. I mean, if they're not really Christian people, I mean,
Ooh, this
that
isn't-
does nothing to do with it. No.
Nope, not at all, because everybody goes towards their path, okay? So a Buddhist is going to go to the Buddha, a Christian is going to go to Jesus, Muslim is going to go to Muhammad, a Taoist is going to go to the Buddha again, and everybody goes to their path, and above it all is God. Okay? So all that we do is beyond all religion. Okay? So he would be here if he was supposed to be here, or what.
Maybe he'll be at the next one.
Yeah.
I was like, dang it, I missed it again.
So
Keep showing
I
up
doubt
late.
it, you know, but it's that way, you know. So, okay.
Do you have an iNota?
I'm sorry, say that again.
iNota, INOTA.
Is that a first name or a last name?
First name.
It's a woman's name?
Or Noni.
Noni. Okay, I have a Noni here. Okay, and my eyes are opened wide like this because she absolutely loves being here. And it's like, this is so much fun, but I wish they'd leave my eyes alone. And she's curious. So she definitely is here. Okay, why am I here? I'm jumping, but why am I hearing Daniel?
My son-in-law. Angie's husband.
Mentioning them. Okay.
Is he gone, or is he still here?
No,
He's-
but he was close to Tim
Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah.
and Angie.
And I'm seeing all sorts of car repairs. Okay.
He was the handyman.
Yeah. Everything. Okay. So, yeah. They come when they want. They do what they want because they have absolute freedom. Okay? And if you ever wondered about reincarnation, I don't know if you've heard, there is about the book, and this story was on 2020, and they focused on this little boy. I think he was maybe 10 or 11, born here in the United States, down in Houston, I believe. And he remembered through this long story and nightmares and everything, but he remembered and was accurately gave story after story and recalled being a World War II Air Force pilot. Okay? And if you have the opportunity to get this book, it is called Soul Survivor. S-O-U-L. And the story's not as good as maybe it could be, but it's all based on truth, and it is the story of the parents dealing with a child who has all these nightmares and trying to figure it out. And what makes it so amazing is because China and India and all of the Far East believe in reincarnation, yet here in this, since the turn of the century, the 2000, this child came forth remembering and accurately recognizing people he was in the Navy with as an Navy pilot. And so he recalled falling out of an airplane. It's a great story. It really, really is. And so it brought forth, here's recognition and a true story by an American kid. So if you're at all curious, read this. I also recommend that there's some wonderful books out now about children's recounting of heaven, and in the last year or so, near-death survivors. But they never talk about reincarnation. But Soul Survivor does. It will open your mind a little bit and just broaden it a little bit. Okay?
How do you feel about the Indian chief, the Indian culture, the spirit of the Indian, the chief?
Be a little more.
Just the
specific.
spirit of the chief, the Indian culture.
Well, I live in Oklahoma.
We were born in Oklahoma.
Okay.
But I just had this spirit of the chief always in my mind, but I don't anymore because I've done what you mentioned
Okay.
to eliminate
Okay.
the spirit.
But most chiefs come, because I do too. I don't like the spirits in the house because I have my guardian angel and I only want guardian angels in my house. Okay? But a chief generally comes to tell you to brace yourself, make yourself stronger so that you can heal and go through life being as strong and brave as you can be. Okay? So, and if you look at the Indian culture of totem poles and animal cards, oh, they're marvelous. Absolutely marvelous, because they give you an opportunity to see a different part of your own personality. And they're fun to play with. And if you're ever scared of anything while dealing with this, just say a prayer to your guardian angel and ask for divine guidance and expect it. Because the guardian angel never, ever leaves you alone. Never. Okay? Because God is in control. Yes, honey.
I have, like, a pet.
Oh, okay, good.
And I think his spirit is in my house. And my dogs take note to it. And my little chihuahua will sit there and bark.
That's it.
And all three of them will stare at the wall. And there's nothing there. And
To us.
yeah, and I know it's Prince, but I just let him roam. And he irritates the dogs sometimes.
Yeah. They do that all the time.
They do, because I was like, I know his spirit is in my house.
Celebrate. All animals,
So cute.
especially the dogs, are for loyalty. Okay?
He was brought up
And
with
cats come, if you're seeing cats, the woman I work with on the radio, Blog Talk Radio, Barbara DeLong is known as the cat lady because that woman has 9 cats. And she has a cat that is a ghost in her house. But I'm a dog person, so I'm not going to have the cats. But cats, if you see them, they're for surprises. And they are there because they're telling you to be more independent. Okay. So, with that, I thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Andy. Thank you, you all. This was a great deal of fun. I enjoyed
Someone
it.
came through for everybody.
I work on that. I
Good,
tell them
thank
they
you.
have to.
Because I was like, oh my gosh.
You ever read futures rather than just...
I did for her. Okay.
Yes, you did. And for these two.
Yeah, first thing.
First thing, right from the beginning.
What?
She reads your future, too.
Yeah.
Possibilities. Future possibilities. Yeah.
Yeah, more than anything else. But the future is there too. But the future, we know where we're going, but everybody says, okay, when? Well, it doesn't work that way. And then they say, who? And I go, God's not going to tell you that. You have to wait it out. So, but things like her being told immediately she has to move and change things because it's for the best. So it comes in very general, okay? So I always take it as a grain of salt when somebody tells me that I was going to... But dreams, real fast here, dreams predict the future fast and probably better than anything.
Oh.
Okay?
One more.
Oh, the spirits are definitely there. Everything is your guardian angel. Okay, one more
Thank you.
Okay, I had a dream last night, and it was of water. And
Oh, I did too.
It was.
It woke me up.
Yeah, and it wasn't.
And I had to pee. I've got to. I don't want to miss anything.
Okay. Water's cleansing.
And it was, someone was blowing hair. Putting that out of the water. And I woke. But
I
for
washed
some
from
reason-
mine.
But for some reason, it was there and it still is in my mind, and there was no story behind it.
You have to ask your guardian. I can't remember the story in mine, except it was a flood. So ask your guardian angel what that meant.
I would do that all day.
Then just wait, let it go. Sometimes it's just your imagination. Okay? Andy, did you ask about the gas station?
Oh. Okay, the closest gas station you need?
Yes,
Okay,
we
just,
did not listen to my intuition.
Okay.
Or hers.
Straight down Plum.
yeah, straight down, you're on Plum Street and just go clear all the way toward, you want to go this way? To 43rd, right.
When you leave her driveway,
I'll draw
turn
you a
right.
little map.
Thank you. Go out the door.
Okay, I'm out of here.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you.
Turn south.
Are you glad you came?
To the right.
I did not expect